CMC, for the people, by the people, and to the people. Citizens Movement for Change. Oh yes, a new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up, Liberia. CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. Equity, national unity, transparency, accountability, social justice, integrity. CMC core values. CMC Global. It is a new day for Liberia. It is a new day for the people. Let's all together. Let's all together. It's a unity. It's a man. CMC. The land of liberty, the land of freedom, the love of liberty brought us together. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, yes, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, yes, for the people. CMC, yes, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, yes, 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 the time has come.
CMC, yes, yes, yes. The time is here.
Time has come. Time has come.
Yes, the time has come.
We're
So
here.
it is good to be here. I was about to ask you, Henry, where you wanted us to do?
I'm the ID man.
Okay. So it is good to be here. Today is Thursday, July 10th. CMC, yes, the time has come. If you are on, you are watching us, please share the show. It is time for us to speak about what is happening in our community, in our society, around the world, and what is happening in Liberia. And my name is Grace Goa. I'm very happy to be here. For this platform, we are called the Political Lounge. I'm going to wait for the guys to listen. There's too much noise in the background. You guys are seated? Okay, thank you. So this show is called the Political Lounge, and we come here every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays at 11:30 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. Liberian time, 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. United States Eastern Standard Time. We come here to talk about CMC agenda. We also come to talk about different issues around the world, political, moral, and social issues. Depends on what's going on and what we want to talk about. We'll come and say it here. So we are CMC, Citizen Movement for Change. This platform is for that. So if you come here, you will hear us talking more about CMC. That is why we are here. It is so good to be here today. It's Thursday. Thank God for life. Once there is life, there is hope. I want you to know that in Liberia, keep up the hope because we are coming in 2029 and Liberia will be a better place. We are broadcasting on Facebook, Dr. Richardson's Francine channel with Richardson page. We are also broadcasting on Citizen Movement for Change page. We also broadcast on YouTube. And then we're also on broadcasting on True FM in Liberia, where True FM is being heard. We are on there. We also have people who saying that they want us to broadcast in Sano. I am still waiting for Ansu in the studio to get that information so we can strike that deal, so we can be broadcasting in Sano if CMC is already not there. So on the platform, I have my host, the people in the studio, also our global chair for CMC. She's gonna introduce herself.
Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Franciane Chenoweth Richardson, and I'm the Global Chair for Citizens Movement for Change. I'm glad to be co-hosting today with Madam Grace Gua, and I'm also very glad to be a proud member of this new change that we seek in our country. I want to welcome all of those who are viewing us by social media or those who are in Radio Land. We are very, very thankful that you took the time to be here with us today. I especially like to call on those who are driving, no matter where you are, your location, whether you're traveling from Grand Gita to Nimba, from Nimba to Morovia, from Morovia to Cape Mount. Definitely want to welcome you. I also like to also welcome those nurses who are working tonight, security guards who are also working tonight. This is the place for you to hear about issues relating to your country. We are very dedicated to wanting change in our country. Again, I always go by what the Kennedy brother said: ask not what your country can do for you, but what can you do for your country? What can you do for your country is not about what the political leader or whoever doing for Liberia. Is how can you add value to this political party is what I'm going to be asking you several times tonight. So thank you so much, Madam Grace Gua, for joining me tonight, and we'll have a spirited conversation. I also want to say hello to Ansu and Henry in studio. Thank you.
Ansu?
Yeah, thanks so much to the team. Thanks to Dr. Richardson and Madam Grace. We say thanks again after our usual Mary break. So good to be here on Thursday. The Thursday edition of the political launch. We are yet again for now straight up to 1:30 Liberia time here. So stick and still because we have a lot to discuss tonight. We have a lot on this platform here. Get Blue Body Radio tonight. Thanks again for having us on back home here.
Thank you, Asu. You always stress on the break. You ready to be looking forward to the break. You tell me I can be looking at my plan for my lunchtime or I have to work. I'll be one for my lunchtime to come. Yeah, be looking forward to it when it's their breaking transmission. Eh?
And you know that Wednesday at working break.
Every time we call the platform, Asu gets stressed on that we do our Wednesday break. He really love the break, but Asu it's always good to take a break, and you deserve the break. It's a good thing when you work and then you take a break. When you work, you take a break. That's how it's supposed to be. So, but we're not saying that, especially with the people in Nigeria, we heard that they go to work after 12, they go for lunch and they can't come back. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about when you go to work, when 12 o'clock you take your lunch, you go back to work and you finish at 5 o'clock, then you go home. That's the right thing to do. It means that you're not stealing company money and you're not stealing government money. Because if you go to break at 12 and you're supposed to come back 1 o'clock, then you come back again the next day, mean that the rest of the time they pay you for, that's stealing money. So we just wanted to let you know that. So, but it's always good to be here. A lot of stuff is going on, around the world, in our country. And now our political leader just put a diagram up showing how the Beverly Bridge is going to be built. Very beautiful diagram. We'll show it here later. But I just wanted for us to, Doctor, talk about what is trending. Even in America, it's been trending all over the place. And people are talking about the recent visit to the White House, where we had leaders that were requested for by the President of America, Donald Trump, requested some certain leaders in Africa to meet him in his White House and to have a conversation with him concerning what's going on in the world, concerning how they can work for with one another and things like that. But what I'm hearing from CNN I will play the tape of what I'm hearing now from CNN and what we are hearing from the NAACP, what we are also hearing from the HBCU, the Black college students. They are very upset. They felt the question was very condescending, and the people are already talking about it. It said that Donald Trump, they started to equivalent him to a racist, and because of the question, the statement that he made, about Joseph Niman Boaka. While the people are all here fighting for us, we are also fighting among ourselves. Some people, you people are saying that it was very great, and they noticing they just particularly focusing on how Joseph Boaka spoke, and I will give it to the president. He spoke very well, but they are focusing on that. And we don't have time for speeches. Speeches don't build the country. We have time for what you negotiate for, and that's our point. So while the world is out here fighting for us about the condescending statement made by President Trump, our people are fighting among ourselves and talking all kind of rubbish. But for me, I would dissect this, and before I dissect it, I will play the speech. I will play the interaction, and then I will talk about it, and Dagi can come on, and then also they can come in from Liberia to tell us how they feel about this. So let me play this quickly, and so people can see it. We want to welcome everybody on the platform. After this segment of the show, we call your names as usual, but we want to welcome you guys to the show. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for being here. This is what so this video I'm about to play, I have no copyrights to the video. Is for the BBC, so I just wanted to say that.
In peace and security within the region, because we are committed to that, and we just want to thank you so much for this opportunity.
Well, thank you. And such good English, such beautiful. Where did you learn to speak so beautifully? Where were you educated? Where?
Yes, sir.
In Liberia.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's very interesting. That's beautiful English.
Sure.
I have people at this table can't speak nearly as well.
Very
and
good, sir. Thank you.
they come.
Okay. So I think everybody around, people who watching us, they already seen this tape over and over. And President Trump said that, after the president spoke, he said it was beautiful English, and he kind of insulted the other people in the room and said that people sitting at this table can't even speak good English like that. And the American people choose Trump, they voted him in, so they got is a replica of who they are. So they voted him in, and he's president. So they knew he would say this behavior of Donald Trump was not hitting. Everybody knew who he was, they knew what he was going to do, and they still decided to put him to power. So maybe they saw something in him that many people never saw. But for me, Doc, the way I look at what was said, my critique for the president as a Liberian, I was going to use that situation, being the president of Liberia, to actually introduce Liberia to the world. That's what I'm going to do. And I was going to indirectly educate Donald Trump. Because in my mind, Donald Trump did not even educate himself before he called those people to the White House. Because when you call people to a meeting, you have to make sure you do your due diligence by finding out who these presidents are, what country they come from, what is their main language they speak, so you can be aware of who you're about to meet and what, how to interact with them. So it shows that Trump never did a due diligence. So even the people that work with him, I think they messed up on that part. And then when the people got there, when he talked to our president, when our president answered him, he said, "You speak very well, good English." The president laughed. I felt that he became timid, because I don't know why it was funny, or maybe he was just he had a little bit of phobia. But for me, having advisors around you that you pay money to, before you get in that arena, the arena that you're going to get in. You have to prepare your mind and be very alert on any second to sell or to introduce your country to the world. Tell the people where you come from. You will start to think about that before you even get in that hole. That when I'm asked a question, I will use the 3 snippets minutes or 1.5 minutes, even 1 minute 30 seconds, and I will serve my country. And that was a beautiful opportunity for the person who had done that. And then he giggled, and then he couldn't even answer that. Yes, I'm from Liberia, and I went to school there. Then Donald Trump had asked him, "Oh, if you learned from Liberia, you went to school there?" Then he said yes. So I felt that he was not able to introduce Liberia to the world at that point in time. I felt that for me, if I was asked that question, I would say, "Oh, thank you, Mr. President. I speak very well English because I was born and raised in Liberia. And our official language, if you don't know, is English. And although we have other languages in my country, but English is our official language. And if you don't know, Liberia fought a 15-year civil crisis, and we used to be one of the best countries in the world when it comes to education, healthcare, everything. But because of that civil war, we are digressed, and we are looking to progress. And that's the reason why I'm here. So if you don't also know, Liberia was founded by the free slaves that was given the opportunity to go back to live their lives after they were slaves here for so many years. They went back to Africa and they settled in that area, and that's what they named that country, created that country called Liberia. And I happen to come from that country. So right there, you are going to get Donald Trump, and this thing I said in less than 2 minutes. You're going to educate him, educate the world, and educate the rest of the people who did not know about Liberia. But I felt that he missed the opportunity. Baga always miss opportunity, right? He said even Eddie Johnson government, he missed it. He said there was opportunity missed. So he always missed opportunity. But you have to be alert, and you have to be prepared when you get in such an arena. It's like you're going for an interview. To sit down in front of the President of America, the great United States, one of the biggest everything in the world, for that 5 minutes, you have to give yourself that opportunity to put your country, on the silver platter. The Gabon president did that. I don't know whether you noticed it. The president for Gabon, he saw his country in just like that. He talked about the minerals, and he talked about how China was able to do. So he was telling Donald Trump, "We got it. So if you don't come, the other countries then will come." So he saw his country right there, but he was trying to introduce a country. Let me say that. But then our president he missed that opportunity. And it's just the truth. So I'm just saying, Donald Trump, beside him being president of the great United States, this man has a whole load of people just attracted to him. And soon he just saw people there. So for you to get on the world stage, that's the world stage, and you couldn't make an opportunity, you couldn't use that opportunity to sell your country in 1 minute 20 seconds. That was the opportunity he missed. That's how I feel.
So, Madam Grace Gua, you did such an impressive analysis, such an impressive thought process. You came from a different lens and educating Liberians and those who are listening to us, how you think critically, how we should be thinking critically for Liberia to grow. So I'm really impressed. I'm happy that you work, very close to me and in partnership with the political leader. This is what we expect and want Liberia. Grace just give you a rendition of what we want Liberia to look like. We want like our president to be surrounded by these sophisticated critical thinker advisors that will drill him, practice, role play him. We're expecting, the mindset of this president is this way. So if he says this, how might you respond? Don't be starstruck, which is what I think happened. Our president got a little star shock, phobia, paranoia, many description of this, but be ready for day one. And that's what Madam Grace Gua sort of just educated us upon. So that was beautiful. The analysis was just great, on point. I want to come from another perspective, which is basically, maybe it will sound like I'm teaching a little bit. I can understand while the NAACP and also the HBCU and many marginalized organizations in this great United States and around the world were upset. Okay, because if you have been marginalized, you have received the negative effects of discrimination, racist comments, negative thoughts, that we call microaggression. If you're in this business, if you went to higher education, even undergraduate, you understand there's a term these days called microaggression. And it's not, people are not being directly discriminatory. Okay, they're not saying you drink over here, white people drink over here, black people drink here, African drink over here, white people drink here. They're not saying that. They're not as overt anymore. There's this subtle covert negativity, like you speak good English. What in the world are you supposed to be speaking? What in the like, as if we're in a world where Africans are still climbing up trees and screaming in monkey language. Ha ha hoo, ha 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 ha. That's the mindset, That is the mindset. So there was a microaggression that occurred. It says small aggression, but it has big effects, okay? Very large effects. So that took us into the mindset of Donald Trump, the president of the United States. As Grace said, he invited, this was not unplanned, this was an invitation. So if you had interest in those countries and the presidents, you would have done your homework. You will not be asking about the ability to speak a language. You will not be asking where they're located. You would just, go into, even during your small talk, it would have been about trade, as you said, and commerce. That's what you said. You said you moving the United States from a country that just giving people aids, you want it to be like investment and trade and commerce type relationship. You were also the one who called us African shithole countries. That's the mindset. I'm getting you to see the mindset now. Okay. Previously, you called us shithole countries. You call a lot of migrants in this country criminals. And now you invited migrants. You invited people from Africa. And then you ask a Liberian president, a country that has the history that is strongly tied to the United States. You speak good English. Where did you go to school, or where did you learn the English? So the combination of those things, okay, will make us believe and think that microaggression occurred. You were being discriminatory against a group of people or marginalized group. Now, when you have this type of microaggression, you also think from a monolithic point of view. You think that you are higher up. What you say jump, I say high. Okay? You think you will instruct the world how we are supposed to conduct business. So you can come, and I was just on another platform, we're talking about how a country like Marcella Mittal is in our country giving us 30% of equity, where they are taking 70% of the equity. That's the disadvantage of somebody who believes that is supposed to run our country for us. They're supposed to tell us what to do, how to do it, okay? That's a monolithic point of view. You feel some sort of superiority, like English is so superior than Bassa or Va or Mandingo. That's my English is very superior, okay? When in fact, they could be on the very same level and differently. So that is the effect of this. If we're not careful with this star shocked, this behavior of just being shy, as Madam Grace said, use that opportunity to stand up, sell Liberia. Okay, don't submit, because in the mindset of the likes of people who engage in microaggression, they want us to submit. They're using the whole idea of internalized oppression. They already oppress us. Okay, that's why we behave the way that they want us to behave. That's internalized. When they oppress, when you're behaving according to your oppressor, when they can come and run our country like on autopilot. That is internalized oppression. And so you need to be ready. That should have been taught. That should have been role play to our president. You could go either way. You know, this is the person you're going to meet. What happens if he makes these discriminatory? Because this man he's known for making these statements. What happens if he goes this way? What would your reaction be? And what happens if he's acts like a leader, diplomatic? What would your reaction be? And that's the role play that we expect. So my conclusion is that I agree with you, Madam Grace Gore. We should always use the opportunity to promote Liberia. And yes, this is what presidents do. Presidents develop relationship. It's no extra special thing like a big deal. Ellen Johnson King, she spoke to Congress. That's what she does. George King here, they invited him a couple of times here. You know, even though his last trip was memorable in Us on This World because he went straight to the FBI quarter. I think that's what I remember seeing video of that. Okay, but this is what presidents do. They want to connect. They want to have bilateral relationships, which is two countries' relationships. And so I expected that. But I expected our country to be promoted. So that's what I have to add. Ansu or Henry?
Yeah, Ansu, you can come in. We need your input on this.
Yeah, so you people just hear some key points, and the what Dr. Richardson said, and you, Madam Grace, you're asking back home here, in terms of how the feedback, like, how people see or how they receive, or how are they, looking at the president, meeting with President Trump. So it is political because what we are experiencing, or what our viewers are experiencing back home here. So for them to be, should I say, casual or to be carried away by speech, for now, is something that they are yet to accept until this government can deliver, until this government can provide, until this government can change exactly what the Liberian people voted this government for. So Dr. Richardson said it all. Former president said he went to the US. Former president we went to the US, So then President Boakai. So for them that they're looking at the impact, what's going to trickle in the life of the Liberian people positively, what's going to run down the people's life positively, how this thing going to help them, and how you going to maybe fix our roads, some eastern side. I just seen some videos how this thing going to bring maybe buses on the campus of the University of Liberia, how this thing going to take the police officer maybe salary from 145 USD or 50 maybe to 300 USD. So those are the things, the motorcyclists. We have over 100,000 plus young people not being employed, self-employed through the motorbike riding. How this thing going to impact them? So those are the things the people back home here. It's just like for the Rudy party, the party saying, they run with it, but because that's just how they see it. They just run with it. The president go to the US. Oh yeah, President Trump. They appreciate him. This is not what former president, we are travel from this country. He went different parts of the world, and whether our crew, whether our manner, what our crew, or what he spoke there, or colloquial, what he spoke there. But there was some positive things. So they will have a Babulu County where the PO is going. You have the Emory Hospital to that place there. It's a modern hospital. You have the 14 military hospital. Now so you have different things where he travel around the world. So this is the president visit to Trump. Then he come back. They will rest. Then the party people allowed to rest. They will rest small. They will see what becomes of this. what comes from all this engagement. Before the president go to the visiting Trump, Madam Grace, you know that he has been on a lot of trip. He went on, I think, 500 million trip, different trip in China and other parts of Asia, and being back. We are yet to see some of the positive things. So let them give her a chance. Let's see what's become of this visit, because we are approaching the close of 2 years. Will soon be the 3 years already. What are the positive things running down in the life of the common people? What are those things going to impact the life of the common people? Is it going to change things around? Those are things people are looking at. So the president going to the U.S. will ask this United Party boss will give a chance. Let the public come back and rest a little bit. Let's see what becomes of the trip. How the trip going to help the people back home here. So many things. The young man, the old man is in the U.S. on that engagement. Protests back home. People are arranging protests home there. People are started warming up for protests. People are taking the street for protests. Government ministry employees outside for protests while in the U.S. So let them give a chance. Let's know what come of that engagement, that meeting. Let them rest, because they run away too much. Yeah, because they own the propaganda, what they do on politics, it's just about maybe to just, I don't know, they get quick to be carried away in how they came to this particular, how they came in, and at the end of it today, there are a lot of things responsibility rest on the shoulder, and this government tries to slide away from some. Let them give that people a chance. Let us know what comes from the meeting. Let's see some of the things we all say the two I will see it clear. Those are things that people want to see.
Thank you, Asu. And I mean, your analysis from back home is good. I understand that the president too. He had just come to the U.S., so we don't know what agreement that they're going to sign. So this is just the first phase of them, interacting. It's just that they miss opportunity to just tell the people who we are. I really was looking forward to the president educating Donald Trump. Donald Trump needs some education, seriously, on different countries. So I just felt he missed the opportunity to really educate him on who we are and the importance of Liberia to the Americans, the relationship we have, the importance of that relationship. This is why I speak good English, and this is why my country, and my country was one of the best countries, and we are the lighthouse of Africa. It's just that we fought a 15-year civil crisis. Donald Trump going to push more, asking more questions after that. He was going to get more information after that, more information about Liberia. But when I see people on platforms, then the people call themselves educated people, it hurt me so much for them to be on platforms saying, oh, yes, they just Google Liberia. The president was speaking good. When they Google Liberia, what do they see good about Liberia? That crimes is committed, that there's a protest coming up in the country because people lacking a lot of stuff. Women are dying behind us trying to give birth in this day and age. That's what they want to Google Liberia. That's what they're going to see. That's what they're going to see. But if you had told them what Liberia had gone through, then they would say, oh, that's what's going on with these people. Maybe we're going to get help. And that's what I'm looking at. And I hope next time, the president, and sometimes it's not so much about the president. The president is the president. Yes, he has people around him, advisors. You have to be in preparedness. Okay, Mr. President, you're going to meet Donald Trump. So just in case of anything, what you will say about Liberia. So right there, you start to trickle his mind. So when that opportunity comes, he grabs it. Because there was an opportunity, but it was just not grabs. And that's what I'm saying. So let's see what happens. I don't like to talk about we are coming from the place and bringing this and that, because he did not do anything for Liberia to me. Liberia did not excel in the last 6 years where we are leadership. I will stick to my grounds. I mean it. He did what we expected. I have a whole lot of expectation, although I never felt the man could run the country. I will never tell anybody to vote for We Are any day, because I don't think he has that in him. And he's good for other things, but not as a president, and that's just the truth. He lost them from Jamaica, went to Liberia with $100, $200 and went back to Jamaica millionaires, and our people are still poor. So I don't want to promote anything about him on this platform, because he did not do due diligence to the Liberian people, and that's just the truth. So we will focus on our focus. which is the missed opportunity of Mr. Bwaka. He has more time. Maybe if he has that opportunity again, I don't know whether it will be on the worst stage, but that was the worst stage. And the opportunity was not grabbed. And that's what I'm saying. But that said, if you want to say anything else, I'll welcome our people on the platform.
I just wanted to add that we really need to be careful as a country how we move in this geopolitics world. There's so many things that I'm hearing. When I think I heard another part of this whole visit where they were talking about a country be a country of a safe haven country, and what it means. There's a lot of countries around the world where immigrants or people who are seeking adjustment in their immigration status are being taken from this country and transferred to other countries in the world. So I heard that, and that sort of just bothered my soul, to know here it is, a country that was founded for free Black slaves in this country to have freedom. And then they are taking people who have been, whatever way, subjected to
Deportation.
Yes, deportation, even though they're going through due process, and then they're looking to just take them to our country. And even though they're seeking political asylum, I think I heard another part of the speech where, the person was explaining, we have hire people who are here seeking political asylum. But let the court system work. Let the due process work. If you deny them, you deny them. If you grant them asylum, you grant them asylum. But to stage them from here, separate families, and put them in Liberia is just going to be just another situation for not only the people who are taken to Liberia, but also Liberia itself. Do we have the capability? Do we have the criminal justice system, the security system? Do we have the financial infrastructure to house additional people other than Liberians? We're already struggling as a poor country. So I just wanted to add that.
Yeah, Diane, and I want us to dialogue a little bit, and knowing that we don't have the safety and security, and not knowing who these people are, what crimes they are committed here in America. And that's the reason why I said the president missed the opportunity, because he could have said about the Civil War. So we're trying to progress from that place. So we don't need people like that in our country, because we still can't really get it right after the Civil War. Liberia had digressed. So he had put that for that we fought a 15-year Civil War, and we are still trying to get past that. So we don't need other people in our country coming for safe haven, and you deporting them from your country, and you want to send them to our country. So maybe the Civil War going to strike something in Donald Trump brain. I know then Liberia will be on the record. We're not going to send people there. We don't have the modality. We don't have anything concerning to be able to take people that deported from another country to have them in our country. We don't have that. And I just want to say to Ansu, I mean, I don't mean any harm. I know you were saying that, concerning that we are stuff, and that's my problem is that these people came into power to really do well for the Liberian people. So, and they did not do that. And that's my problem with even the protest that's going on. And if you listen to me, on the sound of my voice, you're in Liberia. Look, I'm an advocate. I'm here to put things out, the problems that happen in the country. I will expose it. That is my first and foremost. Then I'm CM Simmer. So I'm going to expose these things that are happening. Look, I don't think there should even be protests in the country at this point in time. That's where I'm coming from. I'm not talking about the transportation people who did their protest. They were right to do that. But for a man like Mobile Molu, who was in the last government, that did everything they did to not give the Liberian people the life that they deserve. How dare you? Who gave you the right to want to come and protest right now? You were in the last government. Did you protest, sir? The things that were happening in the country, did you protest against it in the last government? Did you even speak against it? So when these people come and start to bring in that they're going to do protests and call our people in the country where the people can't even, I will show some pictures of the people, the lipo falling down on there in the rain. So you're telling our people to come up for what? Did you engage Joseph Bwaka government on the things that you want to change? Did you have a conversation with them? Why are you bringing our people into the streets? What this protest going to yield? Or are you looking to just get attention and gain popularity because a new government will take over in 2029 so they can think that you protest and they should be afraid of you? So why our people get? I will advise the Liberian people, and you know that this government has not benefited you yet, and you know the last government did not benefit you, that you cannot even afford to send your children to school. You cannot afford to feed them. You cannot afford to even live the lifestyle, or basic lifestyle, where you can get water, current, and food to eat per day and not worry about that. You don't need to be outside there, because those people that call that protest, they have no even business even calling the protest. Don't put yourself in harm's way. The transportation protests were valid. The people for the transport. But these other protests are coming. I don't understand why it's coming. Because at the end of the day, they posted in the street for 3 days. Is Joseph Boaga going to change what happened in JFK? That's my question. Are you negotiating with the government to change that before you come out of the protest? Did you warn, like our honorable man, Musa Belete King, and say, if you do not audit the house, we will get your time to audit the house, or else we'll put 1 million men outside because we want you to edit the house. Did you tell them that already? So where is the protest going to yield at this point in time? That's my question. So that it just all, it's a lot of stuff that going on in Liberia, and I just feel sorry. At the end of the day, the youth is not getting what it's supposed to have, and if we don't fight for them in the next 6 years, they will still not get it. And then if they don't go to the polls on 2029 and change this UP and CDC government for 20-something years that have been in power, have not done nothing for the people, they will still not have a better future for them. They're the youth and they're on the children. So that's what we fight for, and that's what we are here.
Yeah, I agree.
And I would like to welcome. Ansu, you want to say anything before we welcome the people?
No, just go ahead and go ahead. So we'll get to our next talking point, and maybe I will have other things to say on the concerning maybe the protest from the transport and other issues. But you can go ahead. You can recognize those are funding the broadcast live.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Would like to welcome Say Ben Yeke. So nice. Say, welcome to the platform. Thank you for watching. Jeremiah Binda. He's watching from Pinsville. Thank you, Jeremiah. Sylvester James. Mayoga Say. Thank you for watching. Liberian people can get lonely. You notice it? That we don't put in the word of God, what Nina can be plenty. Then my mom used to read my name on the envelope on the mission when she read me. I said my name was start from the beginning to the envelope to the end of the envelope. I said, check God, they won't put all my name she gave me, she will put it there, put my last name. I said, Jesus, that's why I saw Sylvester there, like, yeah, he said we're strong. And then Bankwan Harris, our political side. Welcome, Banka. He said he's following from Greg County. And Soiree from Muya, we are watching at home. Thank you for watching. Maka, Madi, Kane, CMC all the way up. Strong movement. Thank you, Madi, for watching. Soiree from Muya, come 2029, CMC will win. We are one family. Thank you, Soiree, for watching. And Sylvester, also Sylvester Carter, who even from my end, my name is Sylvester Sandy Carter. I'm following from the Carter's Avenue in the Nima Embassy District 2. CMC is in my DNA. He is on the mountain in Nima for the embassy itself, watching us.
Yes, we're going to see that embassy one day.
I said we'll come to see that embassy one day. And then Isaac G. Flomo, he said, Dr. Richardson, do your own show. Do your own show. Some of us tired listening to those sedition and on spoon talk. They can be annoying. Don't make this same mistake. They advise you. Maka Madikanese, Honorable Musa Hassan Berete, best lawmaker ever. Yes, he is. I want to say thank you for watching. Lawrence Harris, he said Dr. Richardson. And I don't know what else he said behind that, but he just said Dr. Richardson. So, and then Harris says, good morning, Dr. Richardson. I am Cece Harris following you live from China. How can one form a CMC party? Well, Mr. Cece, we have a China CMC a group. We have a group in China for CMC. The leader in China is Uncle George. Everybody knows Uncle George in China. So contact Uncle George somehow, some way, or we'll say his contact. He is leading the group in China. He has a chat room with his Chinese people inside. That I bring people from China in that chat room. So yes, that's what happening. So Ambassador Clarence Sherman is following from the Painesville City Jacob Tom. He said, Doc, thanks for the show. Hannah Kawala, I live in Lofa County, and how can I be member of your party? Hannah, Ansu will get back to you. You can be member. It's very easy. All you need to do is call the phone number we'll put up here, and later on in the show, Ansu will get to you. Jesse Former, thank you, my sister. You made my point. Maka Madikana says, Grace, thank you so much. Dorothy see a dog, Waka kissed the ring. That's that guy. He kissed the king and the king ring, and he kissed him. Ayuba Critical Fasev Kaba says CMC 2029. Tanya Duke. He asking whether we understand. I said apparently Tanya doesn't understand when we speak. We know that English, to be they go want to speak the English where the White House. Ayuba Critical Fose Kaba. Yes, you are right. Mike, he said Jackson Mike is following from Painesville. Fumba Toure, Smart Lady Grace Goa. Thank you to my Abba Iska Jr. Greetings, family. And let me see. It's a lot. Prince Vani Gay. He said your president made a very huge mistake. Don't put the blame on Donald Trump. When you're supposed to sell your country in 1 minute, 20 seconds, it's very simple to tell the man what you need and how to exchange for whosoever we need. Don't put the blame on Trump. We are not putting the blame on Trump. We said it, but we just seen Trump to did not educate himself on the people that he was dealing with. So yes, the blame is not on him. Our president will just, introduce liberty to the world. He missed opportunity again, as usual. Prince Bonnie Gay Jr., welcome to the platform. Albert A. Scott Jr., that English will E. Well, Albert, you people they say that English you will E. You will be eating the English the 2029. When you're finished eating the English, you do nothing for your nanny. You can just tell the people to vote for CMC. Yeah. You already are CMC Muscat, so we know. Albert Scott, welcome to the platform. Watching the old man in Babalu know about English. That's the whole part in my brother. I want to say welcome to everybody. Our own chairperson for the Northeast region here in the United States, CMC, Mr. J. Victor Nangwe. He is watching. Say great post today, man. USA Chair Chris Kwa. Thank you, Mr. Nangwe. I am learning from you your political expertise. Okay, so and thanks to Morris A.M. Chapate for watching CMC. He said he's in a CMC corner. Be in your corner because that corner you gotta come out and make sure you recruit people because 2029 we can't afford to be missing opportunity. The our president reach to the world we grab all the opportunity, will hold all. So make sure for to benefit, and that's the right thing to do. So we want to say thank you to everybody for watching. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Thank you for watching on Facebook. Thank you to the people in Liberia that's lying in bed tonight and listening to us. We appreciate all of you guys. And we say thank you so very much. Doc, you know what? There was a protest in Liberia today. And these are the kind of protests I like. The transportation ministry, people that work there, they felt they were shortchanged, right? So they went to protest. I think there were about 200 of them. The reason why they were protesting, and I just want to make sure I have the right information. The Minister of Transport name is Mr. Salif Raif Tyler. That's his name. Mr. Salif Raif Tyler. He's the Minister of Transportation.
His brother that is former senator.
He's a former senator?
His brother is the former legislator, lawmaker.
Okay.
The Tyler guy that was in there, that his brother.
Oh, I see, yeah. So at the Ministry of Transportation, Doc, there is a department for issuing license plates and driver license. Yes, that's what the Ministry of Transportation is supposed to be for. Which the government hire over 250 plus people to work Unfortunately for them, the government has given the contract for the printing of the license plate and for the license and other product to a foreign company with all legislatures notification. So those 200 workers wrote a petition and were taking it to the Capitol building, but got brutalized by Liberian National Police because they were doing the right. They have the right to protest, and they were doing what they thought would benefit them at that point in time. So these are the kind of protests I like to hear about. So I will play the video so we can listen, because this woman who is I think she's one of the managers or one of the directors there, this woman was beaten.
Oh, wow.
She was beaten and blood was all on her face. I mean, I don't understand how this Gregory Cuomo police now. I'm having a little bit of problem with them because I don't understand. This man live in America. He said he did policing here in the great United States. He came for training on our government money. They use the government money to train him. How you go to the country, you're not even trying to train your people the right way to do. You don't brutalize people because they go to protest for their rights. To protest too is a human rights, and they have the right to protest as Liberians for their rights. These people have a genuine reason to protest because this thing that's happening in the transportation or ministry is not right for the country, and it's taken away from our people. So I don't understand how they were beating, but this is a video.
So what's going on here? Let's see what's going on here. Oh my God! And so we're seeing.
And they don't attack the police. They asked us to move on the side and have a dialogue. All of a sudden, another commander came and said, "Attack!"
How you doing, Mom?
Before we knew it,
How you doing?
we're being attacked from every side. Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm Ronald George, and I'm from Hot FM 107.9.
Yeah, Ronald.
I'm seeing you. You are bleeding. What actually
Yes,
happened?
police brutality. The Ministry of Transport employees got up, decided to ask about a concession agreement that we were not told about. They tell us on the 14th Monday, the Ministry of Transport will close 2 of its main generating agencies, the Division of Motor Vehicle and the Division of Driver Lesson.
What did the police do this to you?
Bosses, and the police just came. About 200 of us. If you go to the police station now, Transport Ministry employees are being arrested and detained for nothing they have done. Just walking peacefully, coming to this house to petition our lawmaker to investigate this bogus deal. And Gregory Cuomo saying he talks. He lawless armed men.
What deal are you actually talking about?
We are talking about the deal that they gave to the Liberia Traffic Management. They are taking Ministry of Transport statutory authority to print driver lesson and lesson plate. Why? They're talking and give it. We can ask 265 of our employees. We have nothing to do. The justification is your own payroll. So we should take the government money and do nothing. They call it justification. And I get brutalized for standing up. I get brutalized for saying the truth. I thought this government believed in the law. I thought they said the rule of law is one of the pillar. I thought they said transparency is one of the pillar. Where is the transparency? If civil servants cannot ask, where is the transparency? It will be brutalized a mother, a civil servant employee that have contributed 10 years of her life to the Ministry of Transport.
So where actually did the police do this to you?
Right by the police barracks, Ken Johnson Road. They brought shoot of police from in the barracks with guns, with tear gas. Brother, the speaker that I was speaker. I think this is a second attack now.
Yeah, how you doing, sir?
My name is okay,
Lawrence, sir.
No, let me check me, man. Let the man check me. Check me. We're not positioning anywhere. That's what pay for taxpayer money. We're not positioning anywhere.
Okay.
We're not positioning anywhere.
Okay.
That's a lot. That is a lot. God, you got anything to say?
Heartbreaking. I understand that the protesters were being peaceful. They were exercising their constitutional rights, the right to assemble. And the police took upon themselves to brutalize them. This is not supposed to be happening. That is horrible. Somebody has to answer the questions. I hope that our lawmakers and I hope that the government is listening and hearing. And there should be an investigation. There should be a committee that is investigating this brutalization. Somebody has to answer for why did the government engage in this act. That's what I have to add. But it's very sad. It's heart-wrenching to see that.
If a, a group of government employees that serve the country, these people are public service.
Mhm.
They serve. And this woman said she been on the job for 10 years. I
Yes.
listen to her.
Mhm.
So how is it now that she doesn't have the right? If you outsourcing the job that they do to a private company, it means that you're setting that's a deal, that job being paid for. Somebody getting some kind of kickback for that job to be outsourced from the rightful place because the Ministry of Transport and the Division of Motor Vehicle and the driver license, they're supposed to do driver license and license plates. How you outsourcing their jobs? Never even informed them you are outsourcing the job. You outsource the job. The people want to go to and you say, oh, you're on payroll, you're on payroll, you outsource the job. Because they're selling that particular or part of the function to another company. There's kickback in it. There is no way. I am saying it because I'm allegedly saying it, but I want to believe that is what happening. Because there is no reason why you would pay a group of people to come and work, and then the job that they're doing, you take it from there and give it to another company to do it. And then you say, oh, you're just getting paid, so you're just sitting there and get paid. So the people get worried because if they outsource that job to another company that they don't own, they might fire all the 200 people from that place because they got nothing to do. So the people got right to petition their lawmakers and say, you know what, this is happening. You're nobody. So we are getting scared for our jobs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the police go and brutalize a woman.
Mhm.
That woman is a mother. That's somebody's mom, somebody's sister,
Mhm.
somebody who a wife. You brutalize her just because she's standing up to speak for her rights. And Joseph Parker government said they are not violent. What is the difference from CDC now to y'all? Because that's what Akawa's going was doing, going to university and beating the people up.
Mhm.
So now your police doing the same thing.
Mhm.
So what made you different now? Where is the law? The law supposed to allow the citizens to freely protest. They have the right to do that.
Yep.
And the woman is bleeding. That woman needs to sue. I have to find out who that woman is. She needs to sue the police department. Take them to court.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Maybe nothing will not come out of it because I had it, but at least take them to court to be on the record. That the record will be there that you took them to court. And then when a serious government coming, will reopen that case and deal with the issue. But these police officers are not trained at all. I don't know, just they may train people to just brutalize people. I don't understand where is the common courtesy just to ask the people, okay, you're here, we want to keep you in a certain space, and you don't please go above it. Where is the common courtesy? These people are Liberians, and you police in your uniform, you're saying to you Liberian. When you take off that uniform, you're a regular Liberian as well. How you beat on a woman like that? No respect for the people's rights. So that too is a crime. And you take away their rights is like they are living in a country with fear. You acting like you're in a military rule government. That's what I think. But also you're in the country, you can explain a little bit more what you think about this and the information I got was that they all sourcing the people job, the poor afraid. They want their jobs. Because at the same time, oh yeah, we pay your job, forget it. We finish taking the job, giving it to another company or private company. That private company that you put my hand, they pay money for that thing to be outsourced to them. Now, no people don't turn around, they don't talk after 1 or 2 years after they pay the poor, they will just close. That whole department, the people will lose their job. And that's their livelihood. How they will get money to support their families.
Yes.
So, yeah, So these things, Madam Grace and Dr. Richardson, we won't see these things then. We all reflecting the past government. That is, uh, we've been fighting this Liberia traffic management. We've been fighting for a very long time, from the from former President Salif to former President we are there now. We've been fighting it. We have a lot of information on it, and we know exactly what's going on.
Mhm.
Yeah, we know exactly what's happening, because we know that this thing started from the closing of President Salif. This Liberia traffic management, and it started from the closing regime of President Salif, who just quiet it down, and then into former President Weah, who then never give it attention, and then President Boga. So when President Boga took over, in the beginning of his government, this thing came out.
Yes.
Yeah, this particular traffic management, Liberia traffic management,
Johnny
situation
Booty.
came out. And it came out in a sense that um, it's alleged, and it is alleged that it's highly pushed and supported by the police RG. With some Lebanese friends, they currently own this traffic management. Yeah, so it is alleged that currently owned by the IG. It is alleged currently run and owned by
I see
some
why you
Lebanese
telling the
friends.
court to beat the people up.
Yeah,
Go ahead, my brother.
and supported by the police IG. So just the closing of 2024, the Justice Minister had a press conference at the Ministry of Information, and he then said it clear that traffic management team are going to take full control of lessons, vehicle registration in 2025. It was announced in a press conference there. So, getting the Ministry of Transport and those employees in that department to be in the know that the Liberia traffic management team definitely going to take full charge of this year. So, for it coming up at this time is not screen to some of us who've been fighting this story, who've been fighting this issue. We knows very well that under no condition, under no circumstances, that decision will be turned around. It won't be turned around. It's a whole. This traffic management team will definitely take full charge of vehicles registration and lessons, because, as I said again, it is alleged that the current police IG, he's fully involved with the Lebanese guys who run this company. So
So
definitely,
they also see our jobs, our people jobs, their livelihood, their daily bread. They're taking the job from them
yeah.
and also send it to a foreign company that are owned by the Lebanese. And it is
So
alleged that this police director, I don't even call him RG. We don't have no inspector general in our country that we never had that before. So I refuse to call him that name. He is the police director, that's what we know. Police director of Fanny Jameson, and they were all police director, but RG. So they outsourcing the job to this private company, taking away the job from our people, and they don't want to fire the people from the job and say they supposed to be in that place, and the people will go home with all jobs. So the people protesting for the right. So now because he got interest in it, people went, because that what I'm looking at now, saying it's alleged that he's part of it with his Lebanese friends. And maybe they're getting money for this. These people, I don't understand how they come to America, they live here. Then they go back, they know in the country they will never do this thing. Even if they're in position, they go back to our country and just start to do all kinds of stuff. God will see y'all. Plenty of y'all, God will see y'all. Your generation then will be cursed for the thing you're doing to the people. Look at how you brutalized that woman just because she spoke on her right. How you brutalized this woman, or mother. You know what it is for a woman to be dripping of blood like that. You know why our body even go through to have children. When we reach certain age, you can't even be hard with us. How you beat the woman like that just because she's protesting for her right? She carried, they have their petition. They want to know whether the people in the house, they are aware of this thing going on, that their jobs have been taken away from them. The people already don't even make much money as is. Most of them put in that transport, they check it out, they make it $200, $300 a month. How can you live on that in this time? where everything prices going up. Then the small money they put trying to wait for your own ticket from there and give it to the Lemonade people to run that stuff. It's not fair. It's just not fair. If that's what is going on, it's totally wrong. President Bwaka, UP government, hey man, you are to the point you're coming to change their lives. That the change you're giving the poor, so you start beating our women in. So when we come to that battle, you can't find a way to beat us too. Jesus, yeah. I've never seen this kind of thing before. It's so sad. It's sad. It's sad. That seeing that woman like that, it just breaks my heart.
Yeah, and she's verifying for so long. The Buckeye Coon administration told the Liberian people that it was rumors, but lo and behold, they signed a 25 years concession agreement with the Liberia Traffic Management Organization. And they are taking away the jobs of those people who are fighting for their jobs. And they were rightful. So there's two issues. One is, can you just sign an agreement? And who signed this agreement? Who's behind it, as Ansu is asking? Okay. And the woman who in the video also asked a wonderful question. Isn't it our rights? Isn't agreement supposed to be ratified by the legislature? Are you guys just going to take this agreement without even sign this agreement without any ratification, without any knowledge, or without telling us anything? And she asked them. So there's two issues. Can that happen? Can Liberia Traffic Management exist? Because there was also an underlying, and also I was searching for this report. There's a guy called John Ubuti that was in court with the Liberian Traffic Management because this contract was previously awarded to him. But this government had bulldozed this whole contract. They already signed the contract. There's reportedly a Lebanese investor involved. I think his name is Sam Haji. This was reported by one of the newspapers in Liberia, as you said. And so the lives of that woman in the video will be outsourced to this Liberia Traffic Management Agency. They spent $50 million. Okay, $50 million. I think when you started talking, you said that money exchange hands. Okay, they spent $50 million, a $50 million contract. So Liberians have all rights to know who signed the contract, was it ratified, where is the $50 million for, how was it spent? They are outsourcing these people's job. They have all rights to express themselves. The second issue is, can the police you asked a great question. Is Liberia safe for anyone? Can the police now just brutalize you for expressing for practicing your constitutional right to assemble? Can you just be brutalized for that, for verbalizing your disagreement? Yeah. So that's
it's scary, dog. I mean, but the people look how the people even living. Look at the kind of environment our people live in. Let me just show you something one of my girlfriends sent to me. Mm-hmm. And you taking the people a job. The people they play the working side, they can't even afford to live. Look, this is. The level 49 in the country. The people, look at the kind of life the people living. Look at our environment. It's just it's so sorrowful. Let me just show you some more pictures of that. Look at the environment our people live in. They level 40 down there. Then they did small job they get now, and then they take it from the level. When I level 4, the electricity in that level, if any electricity in there, it can burn all the houses in seconds. Yeah. Then you're taking our people job from them. They already can't even live well. They can't afford to live well. Then you're taking your outsourcing their job to the Lebanese people. That's just a Bwaka government. They put Lebanese people to that. In fact, somebody told me say when he was president for when he was vice president, any justice at any time, look at where our people living. He any justice and I said Lebanese people used to be put into your office. Mm-hmm. The leopard foot, look at. Yeah, man. Y'all don't take our people job away from them. The people can't even afford to live good. Y'all don't take their job for it. It's just not right. It's just not right. Yeah, this is so sad. It's not right. Yeah, that just
Yeah, it's sad. You know, I'm glad that the people are speaking up. You know, there's two issues, as I said. There's the brutality issue, and the funny thing about it, you know, we say, oh, we're practicing human rights. This is gonna. I'll be surprised if I don't see this in the human rights review every year. You know, human rights report come out and mention all these different countries. And when investors are looking to come to our country, these are kind of things to look at. Let's see the human rights violation, okay? And they read these reports, and we're gonna see protesters that were protesting because the jobs were brutalized for no reason by the police. That's what we're gonna see. Is that how we want? I don't want Liberia to be reflected like that. We're asking for investors. We're asking for people to come to our country, for commercialization to happen in our country, and this is what we see. You know, don't want that.
it's so sad. I tell you, Ansu, the video you sharing with me, I think Henry should put you. So Henry is working for the money. I cannot be sharing the video for Henry. Like, I'm not do that. Except me, he will have to share it. He will be. Yeah, I just the right thing to do. Yeah, I'm not taking it low. I'm not taking it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when Henry shared the video, he shared a video, but
there's a joint team.
no, my own approach, it's a joint thing, but such a group of people getting paid, such a group of people not getting paid. Me and that poor Bono also. Yeah, you're the one getting paid in the studio. We're not getting 1 cent out of this. So therefore, I cannot be doing your job.
Is your salary joint? If that's the case, let me know so I can be putting my hand out of it too.
Myself, what's that? You getting paid? I'm getting paid. What you want to tell me? Huh? Well, we'd like to welcome people on the show tonight.
Yeah, yes. I just want to go to Front Page Africa. You will read, and I'm not here to announce this issue relating to this Liberia traffic management. I just wanted to read. It said a US $50 million concession traffic management agreement is to bring relief and safety to Liberian vehicle, tricycle, and motorcycle operators, as well as pedestrians and passengers, to continue to be ignored. Okay, so this is concerned. While there are early signs that Boka-Koen administration would enforce it, the concession agreement continued to stall. So at the time, they said the concession agreement was stalling, but now they're saying that this Boka-Koen agreement administration is trying to enforce it. Yes, and this is an old article. I was just looking for issues related to this. This article was written. I'm trying to look on the date on this article. This is a 2024 article, last year, November 1st article. So in this issue we're talking about happened today. Okay, so that's the whole issue regarding this.
But that's why the people protesting is that they need to tell the people why. For you to want to take my job from me, you gotta tell me. Even for you to lay me off, there should be a reason why I should be compensated a huge amount of money and also be on unemployment. See that? So you don't have none of these things for these people. So when you take the poor job, right, they were getting the street because they're scared they will lose their jobs. So what are you going to do concerning this? That's the question. Yeah. So here you see him not doing a job out there. You're not sharing that money, or when you carry, they get it all to go to the garage. I don't be there, man. Yeah. You can play.
We can hear you, Henry.
Is he working on it? Yeah, I feel sorry for our people, man.
On the right, there's a volume thing that is click X here. So you got to move your...
Yeah, you got to click the speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not clicking the speaker for the thing to play. I don't know
move to the right so we can hear it.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Hey, man, we're not hearing nothing playing. Oh, I tell you, they take the put rights from them before you hear me work on his thing. You take the put rights from them. They can't protest their job. It's just this sorrow.
Yeah, right there.
Protesting because our functionality. What's the issue? Why are you protesting? We are protesting because our functionality that the Ministry of Transport has been taking from us. I'm Director Lorenzo Bien. I'm the Director of driving license, and I have almost 50 staff that are supervised that will be left doing nothing. Nothing absolutely when Liberia Traffic Management, a construction company. When did this start? Predominantly, this thing has been ongoing for like 6 months. But our leaders have been telling us that we should be patient and our functions will not be taken from us. But to our greatest surprise, as of yesterday, we were informed that all of our activities and our functions will cease as of Monday, the 14th. So we are asking them. We are employed with government, we are legitimate employees, we have capacity, we are free. So what will be our function? What will we be doing? We do not want to work with government where we will come and then we hand back to the people. They are receiving some latches. This says the latches. The protesters are fleeing now from the protesters are now fleeing. Because Gregory Kuma is they are there doing people like you agreement. Who they want to get your functions to? Yeah, folks, so this is it. One have been arrested. Among the protesters, one have been arrested. This is being arrested by the police. Another one is going from the end. There, folks. This is being arrested by the police. So they are carrying one. Another one is at the far end. This guy is being dragged by the police. So he has been arrested by the police. One of the protesters from the Ministry of Transport. My brother, why are you protesting? Why are you protesting, my brother? He's complaining that he's a patient of pressure.
Oh my God.
Horrible. This is horrible.
They were killing people in the country. Look at the way they're sending that man. God, Jesus.
Horrible. So
I said that one hadn't just put there. She said they are killer police. Killer police, yeah. They dare to kill the people. How the people protesting you dragging a man like that? And he found out the man that he said he get blood pressure. Yeah. Man, your government fear the people, they lie. That's something they can say, they lie. That's something for your government. Yeah, that's they're talking Jamie. They were saying about that Joseph Parker government is
coming to pass. Yep.
It's coming kill us in uniform. That wife hadn't said. She said, kill us in uniform.
$50 million. $50 million concession agreement.
Why are you beating the people from protesting? The people running for them. Why are you running behind the people? There, I probably in serious trouble. They tell me, my people, can't turn it on now. You can't have the kind of people still in our country. It's not right. It is not right. It is not right. But that before we go to the phone lines, we have, our political leader, Honorable Musa Hassan Berete, CMC, Citizens Movement for Change, all the way. That's the reason why you should come and join us. Because the kind of thing that happen in the country will not happen. That will not happen. You cannot take people's rights away from them. You cannot. And you cannot take people's jobs away from them. We're all making sure you follow the proper process. How you will outsource the people's job to a foreign company, whether they were there before and were doing this, The people don't understand. It's your duty to make them to understand. We're in it for them. They've been working to that job. One woman said she was there 10 years. Our political leader, my dear, why they there fighting the money, say, Musa Belete is doing work in Liberia. To honor the banner of CMC. But before I play his work, let me just play a video. Because I like the video here.
Yes.
He's not move. Yes, come.
Lucky ball.
Why must spoil you for? Why must spoil you for? Why must spoil you for? Some kind of way I can get it. Why must spoil you for? Some kind of way you can do it for me. Why must spoil you for? Yeah, some people go sleep and I wake up. I go sleep, I wake up, people hustle, no day, no day. But my hustle bring it so much in. Oh, why must spoil you for? Why must spoil you for? Why must spoil you for? But pay your blessing that no man till it before you can do it. All kind of thing can creep my skin. When you get my own, I go cocky my leg on no. Cock like a big boy. Jehovah, you make me a big boy. When they make it noise, I don't talk.
Yeah, what's the power political leader here? Because I'm a political leader in Liberia. The only political leader for a party that actually doing work on the ground. You will say, hey, yeah, CMC will tell us, hey, yo, that's why that's a project deal, that's a CMC, yeah, project here from USA, that the Northeast people project from USA, that the UK project, yeah, you project here, the people on the grind like our project CMC all the way. We show you what we can do for you. We telling you, say, your trust on get our leadership so we can face the country in 6 years. We will show you how it's done. And that Liberia can be faced. The people don't want to do it. That's why they're beating the point in the street. Because all of them collecting money, they're keeping it. Their children will not enjoy the money. They will not enjoy it because those kind of money you can't enjoy it. God will not allow you. But this is the diagram of what they're going to do in Bobolu County. Yeah, I saw the thing today, man. How I just there. This is the diagram, the bridge.
Yes,
that are going to be built in Bobolu County. You see it? That's how like bros will look here, my people. Look at and a bridge that was supposed to be built in Bobolu County that idiot. That one of it. That they high looking at me. That one of the diagram. Yes. Why you're there taking abuse from Joseph Baga police? One lawmaker in a horse. He said he threw a party under the banner of CMC. This is what he's doing for the country. Yeah. Look. That what coming happening in Bobolu. The people want to cross. You know how many people now die in that water trying to go get food to eat? This is what you're going to do in Bobolu County. You're going to start a project. It's about to start. We'll show you what we can do. Then we tell you, say, get us the power so we can do more. Because it's the right thing for the money that's allotted to the Liberian people to be used for the Liberian people, that they will not be taking from their jobs, that they will not be right, they will not be falling on their houses then for no reason. Yeah, this is the kind of work. This is kind of work that's going to be done in Bobolu. And then when you finish, we'll post it for it. We won't know, we have to. That's how I have to do it. Your government can do it. They still fighting on whether the president can speak good English. You see it?
Yes, it looks
and
very.
The are going to be connecting Babalu to Grand Bassa, right? Where Ansu? That bridge supposed to connect Babalu to one county. I don't know, Babalu to Nima. I can't hear you, brother.
Babalu, Bomin, connect to Nima.
Can you imagine? One political party that just 4 months old. And you see what we're doing? We're telling you that these people need won't do it. That why ain't happening. They don't want to do it. They want pack millions there, keep it for their children there, and keep it for they say their old age. And then there will come a time because the money that stolen money, they will not enjoy it. We'll see some money in the dumper picking or garbage to eat. Yes. Because when you steal the people money, that what happens. That money is not correct money. But you see what CMC about to do in Babalu? To connect Babalu to bombing to Nima. You see the work? Or either or? Because I don't know the area I know I've been to bombing. And I've been to Nima. I've never been to Babalu yet. So these are the things that CMC wants to deliver to Liberia. And we'll get you someone, we'll show you some, say, we did this from now to 2029. We're telling you, give us state power so we can do more. Liberia can be a great place. The leadership don't want to just make the country, they want to keep the people mind in the back and continue to steal from them. They got people in our government there. They pro temple, they say she got her entire family, someone on board. Someone your sister-in-law, our deputy minister, all the family in the government working, they're taking the money. Then they're taking the poor government from them. And so they're all sourcing it to Lebanese people for the working hard job. Yeah, why I want to say, oh God, I want to talk to my people to understand me. That what going on. You're open your 2-hour ball. When you're in catch it, the youth of today, your children will suffer in the future. When you're in catch it now, that CDC and UP government will not help Liberia. You need to try something different. Something different. What will not be about religion? It will not be about tribalism. It will not be about become a power causing them way in the office. It will not be about none of that. It will be about development of the country and changing the lives of the people and making sure education work for our children to be able to lead Liberia to a better place. More and more that our country will succeed in Africa. The people will see us again. They will see us again as one of the best countries in Africa that way we used to be looked at before. You know what I'm saying to you. I got nothing else to say that can come in. They breach here. I know I will ride on it. God will ride on the breach. You got to go stop over there.
You know, first,
go ahead.
I want to condemn, strongly condemn, and categorically condemn the police violence that occurred today, the police brutality that occurred today. I do not agree with police brutalizing people exercising their constitutional right to gather, to protest, or to assemble. I do not agree with that. I also want to say that I also condemn, strongly, categorically condemn, just taking people's job away from them without even, talking about their future with them. You just go, you say, oh, we're going to outsource your job to another company. We have a $50 million concession agreement with this company. So we didn't even give you a training. We didn't even find a way to put you in other departments. We didn't even talk to you guys in length about your future. Okay, we just come in one day or 2 days ago and say by June or July 5th, this will be the end of your department. Okay, not the way to go for this current day, Liberia. The state of Liberia right now is not the way to go. There has to be discussion. There has to be benefits provided for these people who are losing their jobs. There has to be training. There has to be trying to integrate them or incorporate them into other areas, into other departments. 200 persons losing their job. Do you know how many mouths those 200 persons are feeding? That's a lot of people. Then let me also then turn my attention to the bridge. I love it. It's an impressive work, very impressive work. And this is the reason why we come here every day and speak about CMC, Citizens Movement for Change. If you're hearing us today and you want to be a part of developing Liberia, you want to contribute your ideas or even your ideas in your community, go in and recruiting, talking about how can we explore and develop, brainstorm ways to develop our country. This is the party that you need to take. We know what those two other parties have done to our country. Okay, we are talking about it now. The one party in the past brutalized people. Today we see this other one is brutalizing people. One party name was in the Human Rights Report. This other party name will be the Unity Party name will be in the Human Rights Report. I bet you that brutalization that occurred will be documented in the Human Rights Report, and it would deter investors. It will stop investors, prevent investors from coming to our country, and we need them so badly. But when I look at that bridge, this is the doing of Representative Musa Hassan Bellotte. That's his doing. Okay, this is the doing of people within the CMC family. We came together, we sat down, we brainstormed, we looked strategically to see where development is needed, and the connection, okay, the bridging of Popolu, you told me Nimba and Bassa, the bridging of those two areas. Okay, you can't go wrong with that kind of development because it bridges people, families. You won't, like Liberia, we just got divided, but we are all connected. I can now go see from Popolu, that sometime in Popolu, I can go see my family that's maybe in Nima through that bridge. All right, it bridges farm. We talk about farm to road, market to road, farm, whatever the farm to market road. We talk about that all day. That's what this does. Development. Okay. When you bridge counties, you bridge people ability to bring their products to the market. Okay. You bridge awareness. People know, that town there, now you go to that town. They learn about each other. They feel a sense of belonging. Okay, I belong to this community, but I can see how this community do things differently. I can see they speak, maybe the people in Popolu, they speak, a different language, and the people in Bassa and Nima. Oh, okay, I can learn, I can understand, but we are all one. We are under the flag of Liberia. Okay, so that bridging is not just a bridge. Okay, it's not just a physical structure that car go over. Okay, yes, it's not just, it is a breaching of many things. The breaching of community, breaching of farming, breaching of commercialization, breaching of infrastructure development. It's a lot of breaches that happen over there. So thank you so much for allowing me to say what I have to say and then go into the phone lines.
CMC, also you open the phone lines. CMC through the political leader as well, Musa Hassan Bellotte, will breach the gap in Liberia.
There you go.
Will breach the gap. That gap will breach it. And so, if you got anything to say, open the phone line, my brother. You can
0776, 0776 927 472, 0776 9274 72 plus 2 31 776 9274 472. You are listening to the political launch here on Truth FM 96.1. For those of you finding us online, plus 231 776 9274 72. For those back home, monitoring this morning, just in case you want to participate, you call us on 0776 92 74 72. Are the numbers for you to call this morning and be live on the program. We are on Truth FM 776 92 74 72. So they get to the phone line, pick up our first caller. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Chief.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Ernest Grant, calling for Ria.
Ernest, you're live. Let's say you go ahead.
Yeah, I just joining the show. But then I want to get a phone to my woman to talk to them. I've been losing on the show.
Remember being Friday close off. Hold on for tomorrow. Yeah, just hold on for today because we're in the Friday already. So just hold on for today. Yeah, please hold on for today. Later on. Yeah. 0776 9274 472. The numbers for you to call. Have you said the program? 0776 9274 72, and we'll have you on Truth FM plus 231 776 92 74 72. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
CMC is my party, but I wish to get in contact with CMC because CMC is my party. But how we can get into CMC because some of us now we try to mobilize for CMC and community for Carrollsburg district. Usman Tabate.
Osman from Carrollsburg district, right?
Yeah, district 1.
District 1. Okay, Osman. So I'm going to write out your number.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I really want to be part of CMC. I go to CMC headquarters 2 times, but I can't get in contact with them to Sufi.
All right. Okay.
Go ahead, number down here, name his number.
Yeah. Okay. So 0776 9274 72 are the numbers for you to call. The next caller, good morning. Good morning, caller. Good morning. 0776 9274 72. Good morning, caller. No. Can you please walk away from your monitor or just lower the sound there?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. For me, I really want to be part of the CMC. My name is Emmanuel calling from Mambagli. I was to be part of the CMC at least for how to open on this particular political party. I really want for every Liberian, every truth Liberian to really follow the CMC. Let us get rid of the 2 parties called CDC and Unity Party. The 2 parties, as long as the 2 parties exist in this country, my brother, Labrador will help nowhere. Every day will be discussing about protest. Because the CDC see that Labrador is superior to them, and the Unity Party see that Labrador is superior to them. So
Okay.
the only way Labrador we can say no to these 2 parties for the development sake, we get rid of the 2 parties, and we look for parties that I would not be on. For me, that particular CAC party, I would really, really love to be part of that party.
And so tell your name and number, please.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for calling. So that
Go ahead, name.
Yeah, number 2, yeah. So let's do that. So while we're doing while we're taking that numbers, you can also call for those of you who try calling, placing your call 0776 9274 72. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How are you doing?
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Just go to the point.
Yeah, the issue that I occurred today, that thing been in the point for long. And during early refuse, I seen contract to all Liberians living by the food. But if people came, they need a rescue, everyone will vote for the government, but the government don't want to see for. We're going through a lot of screening. It's tormenting us too much. So we really want for the United Nations to help them.
United Nations.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So in calling United Nations. Okay. You need it all. 0776 9274 72. Good morning. Good morning. What happened? You have to do you have water now so your voice can come out?
It's in the military house.
I think you were sure. I was the one who called the other time. I saw some things that was very good. We should be chosen and we have explained a lot of things. However, just as a video closer, we started to get rid of the 2 parties because just time to time, after the war, we get your own CDC, United Party, CDC, United Party. We really decided to get rid of the 2 parties. Don't run a party as that, the individual. The individual I got it, have for the country, in the big better.
Okay.
So we always listen to you. I will always be following you.
Okay.
Follow some of the things that the individual has done and the thing he will do before the time.
Okay, my brother.
That will come someone to join the CMC.
Okay, my brother. Thanks there. So yeah, I have to do that. Let me get your number too. 0770 9274782. For those of you calling, good morning. Please be audible, please.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm doing good.
From Basa?
Exactly, from Basa.
Okay.
Yeah, I will listen. Thank you very much for your input and thank you very much for informing the citizen. You know, my father told me the food for the brain is the information. And thank you for the right for information. I would know that you people who deliver the country, you know, the passion to serve that all. And then the one that are happening where the Donald Trump was praising our president, that one reminds me about my mother. When I look for country, I'm making fun for my mother, brushing. My mother can come and say, no, thank you very much. No, it is good upon Bonja. You are doing well. Why my space is very small. When my mother left, I said, no, I'm not eating this. I said, go back. I said, I'll eat the food. I'll be coming in down. I'll bring the pen. Before I can start doing well. When she comes out, she said, okay, thank you.
How funny.
Like that. Well, however, I don't know how was the content. But I listened to the other president of Gabon. President of Gabon, when he was in speech with the president, because me, I speak the French as well. So when he was thinking about Kilimanjaro, because Kilimanjaro is the higher mountain in Africa. So he was talking about Kilimanjaro resources. The president, Donald Trump said, we got to go. He said, okay, New Zealand is far too long. We don't have to be long. For me, why I understand why Liberian diaspora called today, he said that the president said that he praising him because why? The other president they came from the French-speaking country, they are francophone. The only for anglophone who speak English was the only our president. But they Guinea-Bissau, he speak from a loser form, Portuguese language. So I don't know how was the president, but the president spoke in context. So I don't know how to understand because I really admire the way he spoke because they need an interpreter devices actually the president Donald Trump. If you look at the VP from India, the president will not, Mr. Donald Trump will not be able to get me right. You see, I don't know if it because Mr. Walker has spoken, he has understood, and Mr. Walker speaking was softly, you know, like Barack Obama who has the electrical speech. Well, Mr. Walker and Donald Trump, they have almost the same way of deliver and speak. They speak it soft way. That way, me, I understand that speech today. Thank you.
Okay. Oh my God. What?
That guy gotta go.
Two more questions so we can read the news and then we can close.
Electrical speech.
I really like it when you
got a
call
good sense of humor.
Yes, sir. Okay, go ahead.
I want to go to all my library. They will not get very papier. You are running on the pillar papier. That's a young baby. When I get at the incubator, people are working with the papier. They're not giving go out here. They just be able to eat money. They may see nobody must say sorry. And the old people, when you not say that to say, in of you see, Joya, say nobody must say really. It may be a hero for the market people.
Okay. One more then we wrap up. Just then we just close on the course. One more. 7769274. 68. That's good. 568. Let's say go ahead. You're live. Yeah, you live. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Listen to everybody on the show, especially the two distinguished ladies there, really. I wish to be part of that. I wish to be part of CNC, really. Terrence Michael calling for Prophet.
Okay, Terrence. Let me get it out for you. Thanks, Terrence, and you are our last caller. So back to our panelists, Dad and Madam Grace.
Yeah, thank you, Ansu. Thank you so much for your hard work always. We appreciate you, and we thank all the people that made calls tonight to give their input. I really like everything they said, especially the guy who was talking, was dissecting the speech. I enjoy him, And he always call, and one of our people that always call, you know, there will come a time, all the people that always call on this show, they will get price. To tell you the truth, they don't even have to call no number, but there will come a time for that. We're still asking people to donate to us for the show, you know, to be able to help the Liberian people, and we got people donating. You gotta remember, tomorrow we'll be here. 5 people will be winning $5 each for the weekend. So you will make sure you're here so you can call. We put the lucky numbers up, and you call the number, you win a $5 for the weekend. The way like brought her now, that $5 can do something for you, because the police then they are brutal, they are beating our people just because they exercising their God's given rights to the country that they were born in, and they're exercising their right to protest, and they're beating the people for exercising their rights. But we want to say thank you to everybody for watching. We also want to say thank you to Dana Curtis. She says she's watching from Canada. We want to thank you to Vera Harding. She's watching from Maryland. She said, kill us in uniform. Ibrahim Masare, he said, Ibrahim Masare also said, Article 17 of our Constitution gave us the right to protest in peace. Beating citizens for speaking out is not law, it's abuse. Liberia need to train police, not arm bullies. Train the police, don't arm the bullies. That's what he's saying. Because when you in a police uniform, you start to beat the people, then you turn to a bully. So that's what he's saying. Liberia can fix in 6 years. So yes, Liberia can be able. The amount of work that don't even in Nima County District 7. You were not here the other day when he told you say the people homes and now all of them get light inside solar panel that they can charge their phone and have light to see in the night. He did that in less than 2 years. He built, I don't know, I think I built 4 bridges already in Liberia. One person on a CMC banner. So yes, if the leadership has the mind, that money where they're stealing, the cars, the kind of cars they ride, the kind of benefit they're getting for no reason. You keep making $7,000, then government give you free car, then they give you gas slip. When they take all that money and make sure it is divided in a way to give back to the country can be developed. Yes, it can be developed. So that's what we are saying. Abba Scott Jr. He said we appreciate. Thank you for watching. He said, Grace, how can I go with the team? Well, when we come to Liberia, yeah, you can come with us. We'll be going to Baba. We got to ride our car. Then when I preach, my brother, we got to get out. We'll ride our car and then we'll pack it. Then we'll get out and we'll walk on it. All that one we got to do it. Yeah, so you got to come with us. And Abba, when we get there, we'll find you. Don't worry. And I'm going to say, Abba is a nephew to the show now. So you got to find Abba. So I want to say welcome to Richard Toa and thank you for watching. We're already closing. He said we pray for CMC. It's like CMC is the head of the country. I tell you, the amount of work CMC doing that, where the governments will be doing. So we really developing the country right now, and we had in there, we just didn't put in to give the chance, so we can do more and bring investors in our country. The people don't know how to bring investors. Your president can't even say tell the people what country is Liberia. You are there, please. We want to say welcome. We want to say thank you for watching the Victor Dangwe. He said find the third lane. CMC is. We want to say thank you for watching. Also to Miss Vera Harding. She said the current government is a totalitarian government. They want the citizens to be subservient to their commands instead of the rule of law. That kind of government, totalitarian government, means that the regime seeks to assert total control over aspects of the public and private life. They will have total control over everything you do. You can't say anything. It will be like Russia. Like Russia said, one of the countries that people can be working, trading. That's why I can't come into the y'all. Y'all be trading. All of y'all will be dressing the same way. Y'all sitting on there. Please stop beating the point in the street.
Authoritarian comment.
Yeah, we want to say thank you to everyone. Joshua, Tani, Dasha, he's following from Nizo community. We want to say thank you to Abba again. We want to say thank you to everybody for watching. It's always good to be here. We'll be here tomorrow, same time, same station, same Facebook pages, and same YouTube channel. So thank you, everyone. God bless you. If that may not have anything to say, we'll be leaving now. North Korea, somebody just tested me and said the North Korea and the Tatler government, like bro, in North Korea, you just say, hey, because they said they put money exercise their freedom to protest. So you guys are detectives now. We want to know.
Yeah,
So
I
I
just
just
want
wanted
to.
to did I come in?
Yeah, I was just gonna just offer my thanks to all of those who are watching and all of those who took the time to comment as well, and those who are in Radio Land. We appreciate you coming. We come here, we sacrifice our time, our family members. We do have husbands and children, and I come from work, and so does Grace. Grace has work to do.
I'm
Circus.
hungry right now, Doc.
She said she hungry. That's what she ate it all sure early. Myself, when you eat, if you see me, I've been putting
No, Daniel, should I end 9:30 or 9:20 almost?
Yeah, you said 9:20.
It was only 9:30 before 9:30, then we finish, and we come on time, we end on time. That's
exactly.
Our political leader. He stressed on time. He said he like everything to start on time. He should end on time. So we're starting from the show. If we don't come on time, we were having technical difficulties in the back.
Correct. So just want to just tell everybody we had a spirited conversation. We hope that you took something away from our conversation. You learned something, what's happening in our country. I ask you to please join CMC, and don't join because you like our political leader. Don't join because you like Madam Grace and myself or Ansu or Henry. Join because you want to give back. You want to contribute to your country. You want Liberia to be a better place. Join because you want to go knocking on your neighbor door in your community or your brother and say, listen, there's a new party. It's called CMC and it's here to help transform Liberia. So I want to tell you guys, thank you very much. I let Madam Grace go eat so she can stop playing with a camera and taking me east, west, north, south.
Not me. Your arty person in the studio. He don't want to play. I tell you, get my hair to myself.
Yeah. Anyway, maybe that one. Oh, that you too, Henry. That I'm guilty.
Who guilty of that?
Y'all not saying, y'all want to. I mean, I left time. It's not 22. So your thought.
Yes, I wanted the news just maybe many quickly to run through our winners from last Friday. As I said, a 2%. We definitely it was difficult for us to get him, but at least as Cetra after a lot of missed calls for him, he returned the call and we followed his scratch card, $5 to him. But I think one hearing, they didn't have him getting back to us yet. Emmanuel received on his mobile number his clearance. Princess received on her mobile number is Obadiah Jibe. She received Richard Peewee on his mobile number is Richard Peewee. That was the three that I received last Friday. And then Cetra returned our missed call and then receive hey. So on his mobile money, he was using patient Baku. So he remained heading. We haven't gotten a heading yet. We are still in possession of our scratch card. Maybe tomorrow she will definitely call if she will be up at that time. But so far, our winners are their uncles.
Thank you very much, Ansu. Ansu, before we go quickly, since we have at least about 7 minutes more, can you tell us a little bit how you feel about the protest that's coming up on? I think it said the 18th.
The 17th protest.
Yes.
That's the 17th protest. Nothing as as you said, our Madam Grace and Dr. Richardson, said that's a constitutional right, and they all go to Article 17. It's a constitutional right. It is a constitutional right to protest. It is the constitutional right to gather when they are disenchanted with a government. It is the right. So all we can do, we just ask for police protection. That's all, and
but do you think the protests were any results from
there are a lot of engagement. Recent, I think a few days ago, the Council of Churches, that's part, they too, they can sleep too. They gave some award all the people who. So the council, the Council of Churches met the head of.
You get award.
The Council of Churches met the head of for the protest, religious leaders, some civil society group too, also engaging, the head of the protest, that is mobile model, and so there's a lot of engagement going on. But let's see. But today it was really tense. It was a huge number out today. They call it pre-match and pre-match. So the pre-match was CDC support July 17 protest. So they had.
Of course, CDC will support July 17 protest. They protest.
Yeah.
But the power in the government was there in power and they did nothing. They city they protesting for that the government left it. So I don't know.
They are getting the saying they protest Benin, but they're not a real messenger.
Thank you.
They are putting a say in the whole protesting, but they're not real for people to do it. You know, about 2 people I said, just leave the Liberian people. Liberian people now, and they had went 2023, they did their thing. They said no more protest Benin. They go there, suddenly they do their thing, they take you out. So they know they funding boycott government, all the lapses, all the errors and mistakes, indeed the likes and other stuff, they cap it all. They know exactly. Let's see, for 9 to 2029, you know, rush the people, you know, we're not pushing them out, you're just for power. And the people, yeah, there are a lot of the people that they are saying disenchanted with the past leadership, you know, and the guys who heading the thing again. Like today it was a former agriculture, I think, assistant minister, one Alvin Reset from CDC, former year. He was the one heading to the group. They have a lot of young people out. Alvin Reset been to their place before today's session. We invited him here on the morning show. I think he spent about 1 hour or either 1 hour 45 minutes here. A car was beating outside. You know how people protesting for him. I think he was minister. Oh yeah, so you
that's what we say. If our people want to protest, let the neutral people come out to protest. The real Liberians, you were chair in power, you stole, you beat people for in the street. Pregnant women, they were even dying more than now. Let's just be clear. Now you're coming and you want to be the face of protest, and you want our people to come outside to do what? Like your sedition will come outside. Our people will not come outside. Sedition is saying so come outside because you know what? Before you left power, you also a rehabilitation center for those boys to be able to be rehabilitated and learn and even being paid while they're learning carpentry, masonry work, while they're learning how to sew and all of that. You have never left anything for the children you wanted to come outside to help you to protest so you can be relevant. There are different people that are different protesting that will back their protest. They see old people there, they conjoined twins. The girl won't body, then they say, come and protest. How you two you be protesting against yourself? That's how it's gonna be that.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, that protest there. No, if you follow me, you like me. Or in fact, my family, most of them they will never go to it. But you follow me, you like me. I'm telling you, they protest will not yield anything. They see old people who were there yesterday doing the same thing that they didn't want to go outside the protest. Don't join them. Don't go waste your time. Inside the police were flocking all the people, blood coming from people. Or you don't want to be caught up in that because after you move from there. What about Mori will not even call your phone number? Let's just be clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't got anything to say that, then we'll close. Me, that I want to tell my people, I just let it be truthful. That's just the truth. So we thank you for watching. God bless you. Have a great evening. Good morning, Liberia. We hope to see you tomorrow. Make sure you come here so you can win your $5. And don't go to no protest to can't go put your life in jeopardy. Please.
CMC, for the people, by the people, and to the people. Citizens Movement for Change. Oh yes, a new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up, Liberia. CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let us join our hands together. By the people, let us join our hands together to build a better Liberia. Equity, national unity, transparency, accountability, social justice, integrity, CMC core values, CMC Global. Liberia, it is a new day for the people. Let's go together. Let's go together. It's a unity. Raise up the hands. The land of liberty, the land of freedom, the love of liberty brought us together. Let's go together. has come.